Hey there YouTube, it's Math Buller. Welcome to my 5th out of 8 videos recapping my trip to the National Sports Collectors Convention. So this video are going to show all of the trading cards that I purchased on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I purchased 36 cards on Wednesday, 21 cards on Thursday, and 45 cards on Friday. So this is my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday pile. That is my Saturday pile. And that's my Sunday pile. So I went out and bought cards for my Pirates team sets and TTM fuel that I had documented, specific players, specific sets. I'm going to show my book in my 8th and final video just to show how well this went. Out of all the cards I bought, I only bought 7 cards that wasn't for Pirates team sets or TTM purposes. So first up, I purchased 10 vintage baseball cards. It would have been 36 bucks, but we sold on 35. So I knocked out some cards for TTM fuel here. I needed them, and these were some decent looking 58s. Sometimes I like to get them out of the scratch and dent because they're not going to look perfect when they come back, but that's okay. That was for the team set, the 1961 team set, which I did complete this 1961 Pirates team set with this card. It's tough to find that one that looks really good. There's a TTM fuel. Lots of TTM fuel. Good stuff. I'm knocking out vintage 60s, 50s, and 60s TTM fuel. And then I purchased from one other person. I bought 26 cards off of this person. 200 bucks. So I went through these person's binders as fast as I've ever gone through binders before. Now, these were not in the binders, but let's see. So this was for my Pirates team set. Nice little 52 Bowman action there. And this was for TTM purposes for Mr. Castro. And the rest of these came out of the binders. Believe it or not, this is the only card I needed to finish the 59 Pirates team set. And I finally found a nice enough looking Dick Schofield card to do so. And the rest of this was all TTM fuel. Well, no. There was more Pirates. Nope, I'm wrong. I know I completed the 65. High number cards, man. Those are brutal. Oh, yeah. I needed that one for the Pirates team set. But they had a lot of these higher number cards, which is great because, you know, sometimes trying to find those at local card shows are not as successful. And I needed this one to complete the 65 Pirates team set. And I finally got one that looked really nice. That is sharp. So it's like I didn't care if they were high number or semi-high number, whatever. If I needed them, I was going to purchase them. I checked so many cards off of my list. Oh, I needed that one for the 67. A little bit of color there, but that's the nicest one I've seen. Nicest raw 67 Pirates team card that I've seen in the last couple years. So I picked that one up. I stepped up and paid up for that Richie Hebner. That might be nicer because I needed to send out to Richie Hebner. I mean, both of them signed TTM. I might look to see if I can replace that for my team set. That one looks so nice. So I did very, very well looking through these binders. Specific cards of specific players. I mean, I didn't think I'd find that high number Eddie Leon so easily, but I got it. That one wasn't priced as high as I thought it would. Fine with me. So that was a heck of a start to finding my TTM fuel that I was specifically looking for and Pirates team sets cards. Then we jumped to Thursday, where it appears I have 1, 2, 3 purchases to show you here. Now, I've already shown this one, talked about this in nice detail, but the Cal Hubbard 55 Bowman autographed, yeah, that was a big purchase. Got that for $100 less than what was being asked. Was so happy to add that one to the collection. Purchased 2 trading cards from the Triple Play Vintage booth. These were 50% off. I needed this one for my Pirates team set, so that was 50 bucks. eventually I'm going to start to work on the 70s. And I thought, well, for a high number, Jose Pagan, $6, okay. And they took a little bit less. I offered a little bit less, and they took it, so I was very happy with that. I've never asked for less at their physical store, but I thought, well, at the show, maybe they will, and they did. And then this stack here has 18 vintage 50s and 60s Pirates and TTM fuel. This was another big purchase. I looked through some binders for a while. My buddy Bruce stopped by while I was looking through. We chatted for a little bit, so I spent a little bit of time here at this booth. And I'm so glad I did. Found a lot of good stuff here. It would have been $395.50. I spent $355. $355. Got 10% off on that. So we start off with some 49 Bowman. Love these nicknames. Stan Happy Rabbit Rojek. Yeah. Then we jumped up here. Check another one off. Pete Reeser. On the 51 Bowman. Oh, we got 52 tops. Condition looked pretty good. I mean, some of these prices might seem high, but oh my goodness. Finding this card in a semi-decent condition for a low price is very difficult. So we got the Vic Janowitz off the 53 tops. And then I found more 53 tops. We got the Johnny O'Brien. John Hetke. I mean, with the Ralph Kiner 53 and then these three 53s tops, I finished the 1953 tops Pirates team set this day. What a great feeling that is. This was the one card I needed to finish the 1954 tops Pirates team sets, and I finally found one that was in good enough shape for me to accept it, and it was this one here. I know the centering's a little off, but I went with it. The rest of the card looks nice. High number 55. Oh my gosh, I only saw one of these cards at the Mainline Autograph Show, and it was way off center. They wanted $70 for it. I'm glad I held off because the centering of this one, when I found it, was way worse than centering on this one. $43. I was glad to add that one. I only need the Clemente now to finish the 55. Then we got some TTM fuel here. Jerry Walker, high number Bobby Malkmus, high number Ted Wills. Now this one had a crease across it, which is why this one was so cheap. I actually kind of lucked out on that one. But some of these high numbers, you know, you pay up for these high numbers. There's Chuck Estrada, Pirates team set, Clemente, Aaron, and Mays. Man, is it tough to find this card that looks decent for cheap. And they had another one there that was $80. It didn't look that much better than this one, so I went with the $55 one. And I also needed the Bob Veal. So these 66s, whew, I finished it. Those were the two cards I needed from the 66 set. Then we got some more vintage high numbers here. Man, I really wish I would have found one that was more scratch and dent, but you know what? I was in the mood to buy, and I did. Check off another 67 high number. Whew, dang, these high numbers are expensive, but what a good day that was. Got all that for 10% off. So that was a great purchase of 18 cards. Oh my goodness. The Pittsburgh Pirates team sets, the high number TTM fuel. And then on Friday, I purchased from 5 separate transactions. Now this first one was just one. Picked up the 1952 Ralph Kiner, 52 Bowman Ralph Kiner for $70. I saw one earlier that was $45. Didn't look anywhere near as nice as this one, so I was glad to get that one. Check that off the list. I purchased 7 cards here. Would have been $10. Only charged me $5. I was thrilled with that. So football. I finally decided to look into my football TTM needs. Started checking off cards from that list. Because the Philadelphia cards, I want to start getting them taken care of. That was a great $5 purchase. Just a great $5 purchase. I picked up 22 1970s baseball cards. There were, the 1970 cards is what really beefed up the cost on this one here. This would have been $68.50. I sold on $60, so the cards toward the bottom there from 1970 are what ended up costing the money here, because most of these were just easy ones to find. Nothing major. But cards I specifically documented that I wanted, so I was just checking cards off that list. My 8th video, I can't wait to show how well I did. It was so good on just knocking out cards here. It wasn't this one. That one was, see, this is kind of going cheaper to more expensive here. So now we're starting to get into the pricier ones here. So that was card 558. That cost a bit, as did this one. As did this one. This one set me back $8. And then these ones were 15 a piece. But I got over 10% off on all of this. Yeah, these higher numbers can just be absolutely brutal. You know, $8 and 15 and 15, but I got them checked off the list. They took 12 on this one. I was very happy they took 12. I would love to send that out TTM. Rocky Blyer Relic. Never thought I would send this card out to Leo Cardenas, but has a crease right across Blur Clemente there. Love to send this one out. Though I did send him 4 cards, and $20 donation, never got it back, so I'm not sure if I will send this out, but that's the plan. I got this one on the cheap. And then my last purchase on Friday was these 13 vintage cards. They're mostly baseball. There's a little football in there. $62. I ended up doing 55. So yeah, let's check off a little more of that 49 Bowman action. 2 Pirates off the team set. Okay, let's get some football checked off. Then I decided, you know, there's Bryant, my buddy Papa's Cards and I were talking about, you know, I never did even try to get any of these 60 Fleers and the Leaf type sets. So I picked up a few Pirates just to get that ball rolling. It's time that I eventually start working on that here in the near future. So we knocked some out. That's just for PC right there. That's for TTM purposes, TTM purposes, TTM purposes, TTM purposes, and this one's got a little dimple in it. Not really pick up on the camera, but there's a dimple in there. So that's just so I can get that Pirates team set started a little bit. So there we go. There's my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday purchases. Let me know in the comments below what was your favorite. My next video on Saturday will show my Saturday and Sunday trading card purchases. I really would appreciate if you'd like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I upload 3 videos a week. A TTM video on Monday and an autograph and or trading card video on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Take care, everybody.